Okay folks, these videos today just keep getting more and more important. Hope you don't mind if I enjoy my dessert here with you. Trying to keep myself grounded. I'm eating too much food. I'm not in good shape right now, but it's the way it is. The prednisone treatment's getting to me. It's working though. The hearing is getting better. It's still muffled, I think it's getting better. I mean, I really do. It's all in your head, you know what they say. So what's so important? Well, nukes are next. There's no warning. There's no negotiations. Nukes are next, and that's all there is to it. The Russians are the only adults in the room, and we have dumbasses at the helm of the United States, and they think Russia is bluffing. No, Russia is not bluffing. They have put everybody on notice, and there will be no warning. There will be just a mushroom cloud. And that's it. It's not going to be full-blown worldwide nuclear war. It's just going to be limited to tactical nukes at first. And who are they going to go after first? Well, at this point, it looks like it could be the French, could be the British. Most likely the French. They're pompous dumbasses anyway. They always get things started and we got to go in and save them. And they're planning on saving them this time. We can't do it. We won't do it because it'll require us to take the nuclear hit. So, red lines in the sand, several of them. The British have sent missiles over there that the Russians told them they use those things against us, we're nuking you. Okay, so that could start it, and that would take the British Islands right out. They've threatened to just sink the whole Great Britain, and I don't mind if they do at this point. I'm tired of Great Britain ruling over America and ruling the rest of the world. Yeah, they're the ones that rule by subterfuge. The king's symbol is a red dragon. That's right. He wasn't coronated on the Holy Bible. Don't ask me what the book was. I wasn't privy to that little secret ceremony behind the veils. Nor was anybody else except whoever was administering it to them. So you can bet they are the priests of whatever evil entity that they like to worship. I'm not buying these cookies again. Too much money and poor quality of protein, so why bother with them? Okay. The French. Macron has put 1,500 Foreign Legion troops in the Ukraine. I heard it was 2,000, now here's 1,500. I think they're there. And Russia has already said, we're going to kill them all. And Macron says, if they kill all those guys, I'm forced. I have to put my regular troops in the Ukraine. Russia said, well, that's fine. We've made a decision. The moment you do that, we're going to nuke your troops. We're going to nuke your base inside of Romania. We're going to nuke your decision centers in France. So we can expect to see the skies light up. Of course, at that point, the United States will have to go to the rescue. No. You need to understand you have evil at the helm. You wanted to go ahead and take this election over and do all that stuff. Dumbasses. And you tolerate that. The people in the states in which the elections were stolen should march upon the capitals and should take out the traitors. Take out the trash. Please take out the trash. And make sure you're on television so the rest of us can see it. Because we need to rise up and take out these bastards that have taken over this country. We need to take out the trash. And I'm not identifying the trash. There's lots of trash in this country. Lots and lots of trash. So we are going to be fighting among ourselves. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I carry a sidearm everywhere now. I don't carry a little bitty revolver anymore. I carry something that I can actually hit something with at some distance, and I can keep shots on target, and I can keep shooting if I have to. Yes, I feel threatened by our very government. They're a bunch of dumbasses. I feel threatened by the young lady and her family, since I've basically I've outed them. She knows it. I put the public video up there. Her name's there. I didn't put her address on it. I thought that was going too far. But she resides West Colette Street in Glendale. It's the nicest house in the neighborhood, and it's in a pre-foreclosure. It's in her name. I'm pretty sure she supports the whole household with her exploitation and predation upon men. Good luck to you, baby. I'm pretty sure you're going to tune into my videos now that I sent you the last one. Yes, I put your name out in the public along with your aliases. Why? The police won't take action against you. And I want to stop you from seeing anybody else and doing that to anybody else. That's right. Yeah, I fingered the entire family because you all pray, P-R-E-Y, together. You need to understand something. I'm a little bit slow. I'm a retard. I was really smitten by you. Not that you're that lovely. You do have a broken back. You do have some serious problems. You have got so many heavy metals in your body, and you screwed yourself up so much with your drug use, polysubstance dependence, that I don't think there's any coming back for you. I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to rejoin humanity. You're that far gone. So, I mean, I have to write you off. I have to write up the loss, file the insurance claims, and take action. And I will be taking the appropriate action. And there is a county attorney who will no longer be electable. Why? Because they refuse to enforce the law against women. They only want to harm men. They're sexist, they're gender biased. And I'm sure about that. That's my initial impressions. But I'm not sure about the age. Discrimination against my age may be involved. I don't know about that. Very disrespectful. Of course, they talked with you, and you convinced them of your innocence and that I was harassing you and your family. No. I'm going to sit off in the distance and lob mortars in. Just a couple of them, and that's it. You'll be finding out soon enough, and I will be collecting. I will see this through to the end. I'm going to limit it between you and me. It should involve your father, too, since he took part in this. And your mother and your brother took part in it, but they were real lesser parts. But your father called me up, and basically the dumbass told me on the phone that, yeah, he got my gun. And you only took one gun. He says that's all you would do. That's all you do is take one gun. He knows his daughter well. Oh, I don't know who just messaged me, but I don't really give a shit at this point. All that matters is you and me right now, because I'm trying to tell you, the next warning is a nuclear mushroom cloud. I don't know where it'll show up or when it will show up, but the Russians have changed tact completely. And the dumbass Americans are saying they're bluffing. Russia doesn't bluff. Putin's often the only adult in the room. Him and Lavrov, man, I admire his ambassador. He's top class. I'd make him my ambassador if I had access to him. Hell yeah. He is a good dude. He knows how to negotiate. He's far more respectable and refined than I am. He's what you want out front when you want to do that stuff. He represents Russia very well. And Mr. Putin, the Russians are behind him. This is an existential threat. They're not going to tolerate it. They're not going to bend over. They're not going to take another hit. The next time the West hits him, he's nuking. No warning. No phone calls. No negotiations. He regards the West as criminal, which it is right now. Stealing $380 million from him, from his people, accusing him falsely and wrongly, lying to the world and their propaganda. You got to remember, Russia was infested with these parasites. I think they got rid of most of them. I'm not sure, but I think they got rid of the parasites. It's only America that's infested and infected right now. We need to not just throw them out of the country. The tree of liberty needs fertilizing once in a while. And the same with the guests inside of the country right now. We need to fertilize again. I'm not going to advocate any free plane flights out of this country. No. You invaded us and you're here. You better get your asses out, because the other people in this country aren't going to tolerate it either. I think the trials are going to be like real short. Some of them will be 15 minutes long, some will be 15 seconds long. There will be no appeals. The patriots know that the life of the country is at stake. And as far as you ladies go that got us into all this trouble because you want to feel good, we're not going to defend you anymore. We've had it with you. You have betrayed us. You have disrespected us. You have been violent to us. You have divorce raped us. You have done paternity fraud. 1/3 of the children born in this country paternity fraud is involved. So you're a bunch of liars and deceivers. We're not going to do anything for you. I'm not. Believe me, I'm not lifting an armament to defend a woman. Now, I might do that to one of my sisters. I might do that to my brother's wife. I might just save the day, help out, do what I can. But I don't owe you anything. You women have been very mean to me and very cruel to me. And I've sent some videos out to some specific women out there to let them know about this lady, hoping that they would realize that this is bad for business. Because some of the women I sent this out to definitely are in that business. They don't exploit men. They're honest and honorable. They make an honorable deal. Not that I think it's healthy or good for the country, but they're not out there predating on men by drugging the hell out of them and robbing them. I am so happy to be alive. So lucky. So blessed. And I realized that could change. She could send her little brother after me. He's a big son of a bitch. I better not see him. If I see him, I'm sorry, I'm not waiting. I'm not hesitating. I know what mom looks like. Don't think I'm going to see her. I don't know what dad looks like. Yeah, he knows what I look like. Hey, Jeff Davis, if you loved your daughter, why the hell do you send her out on the streets to do that shit? Why do you live off her earnings as a prostitute? You aren't a man. They tell me how dangerous it's going to be if we ever meet. I agree. It's going to be dangerous. No, I don't want her. I don't want to take her from you. I don't want to be part of your bullshit that you all play there, that same game, because you're on the same page. Man, it's so easy to read that it's not funny. But at this point, I talked with you. I tried to answer your questions properly. I didn't answer them all. You assumed a few answers. That's okay. I don't mind. Because I know that you're just going along with the family game. Anyway, folks, you better batten down the hatches and enjoy the day. We don't know how many more days we have left. The evil ones in Washington, D.C. are going to do their best to nuke us on behalf of their masters, because they think they're all going to go on the ground and hide out and come out with all the goodies, not realizing they made a deal with the devil, not realizing that they're going to be found out in those caves and be drowned out. It's in the Bible. Read it. Buy my Bible. It's the best Bible available today. What's the best Bible? The one you read. So, yeah, I care which one you read. And I'm not telling you to throw out the Bible you have right now. I'm telling you, put it on the shelf and buy one of mine. And then when you have questions, go back to the Bible and look at them both. Study to make yourself approved. I didn't plan upon talking about Mr. Davis out here like this in public, but he's earned it. He's earned it in spades. I gave you, sir, an opportunity to return my armaments. Told you how to do it. And you told your daughter not to talk with me because only evil could come of it. Yes, sir. You are right. You're a prophet. The evil is upon your head. You did that to your child. Yeah, you love your daughter. Yeah. And she's a descendant of a famous chief that everybody around the whole planet knows? Yet the Intertribal Council, Security Council has not contacted me. It just shows they're asleep at the wheel, that Native people don't care about Native people. It's too bad. I will be visiting the judge, and I will follow her advice. And if she tells me who to make this report to, that would be concerned among the, how do you say it? Hirachui? I can't say it, the name of that clan, that tiny little clan, you know, that world famous general came from. We all said that stuff when we were little boys and little girls when we played. We said his name. That's right. Yeah. I doubt you're a descendant of him. Your wife and your daughter are. Unless she's lying about that. So what kind of love is it that you have for your daughter? Yeah, Jeff Davis. I don't think you're much of a man. I was looking out for her interest the whole time, even when I picked up my hard drive from her. And she was being sweet and playing me up. I gave her the best advice I could. I washed my hands.